EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the LA Chargers. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. Keneduagu now out of his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. They started on the ground with Eckler. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. From the 23, here's the second down and 6. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Flush to his right. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Running on first down, Eckler. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Rolling to his left. Thrown across the field, and that will easily be intercepted. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. Now they come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Now it's Wilson. Throw to the right, caught by Dosich. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Tackle made by Eric Kendricks. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Broncos take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Nwangu now from his end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Charger drive about to get going. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. He'll buy some time right. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He was looking for the Pro Bowl wideout Keenan Allen there. And that'll make it 3rd down. But you look at this Bronco defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now a 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 33. That one goes for 24 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory. Down at the 33. Play action. It's Herbert out to his left. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. Touchdown. Gerald Everett, 33 yards. And the Chargers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
We just saw one of the benefits of a quarterback having mobility. Scrambled around, kept the play alive, and then found a receiver open downfield.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. We knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
Well, when you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
Boy, a little panic here early. A first quarter onside kick. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Wilson's throw taken in by Sutton. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 27 yards there, a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
He talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Flushed out right. And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss. Baron Browning in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. So certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. He broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, and you know, you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose it down as well. So he obviously needs to have better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go or throw it to a target and get that pass away.
I got a big sack. He didn't want to throw the ball away.
He gets this one away.
Pretty much. No, he's lost 25 and he got a legal for a pass. Just made him back up 5 more yards. Why don't you join my league?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular. If they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Second catch for him today, and it'll
because I know that shit's gonna have a freeze off. So there's no point in wasting my money on a freeze off game.
Here's Wilson.
I should have just threw it. I knew I should have just threw it. I hesitated. I'm looking right at him.
Forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 37. Play action. It's Wilson. This will be caught. Judy. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Thank you for getting that back, Judy. I'm about to say.
Fumble, and that could have been trouble. Defensively well done to jar that free. I'll tell you what.
And he was about to pick up the fumble while he went out of bounds with the player. That would have been a legal touching.
Go too far away from it.
And the way the football is shaped, it's not built to bounce true, is it? It can squirt in any direction and move in any way. He was so lucky. Thank his lucky stars, he was able to get that one back.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Again, it's Williams. And he is going to be stopped.
How the fuck did he just get through like that so easily?
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Now Wilson changing the play. Now Wilson off the play fake. And he's going to go down.
Back up. What is it called? The square thing.
And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game. The Charger drive about to get going. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted.
They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Go. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. That is caught. It's Williams. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that's going to bring up second down. Now Herbert got to get him to the line in a hurry. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Herbert now. Escaping the pressure right. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 39 yards there. A big one.
Great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
Eckler fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 2 now, second and goal. They hand off to their big tight end, and he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, so that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Third down and goal. This Denver defense trying to hold up for one more play. Herbert eluding the pressure right.
What? I didn't pick that? Wow. That's wicked. I'm right there with the user golden triangle. He didn't even go for the ball.
And the Chargers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that gives him a 3-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they're going to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He'll find Williams on the slant.
Long ass field goal.
Wilson's in a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on it's the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this will be called officially a 66-yard
Almost made it, too.
And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter.
That sounds like that
This
kick.
is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
I think Nick's playing this game right now.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Broncos.
Because Russell Wilson goated.
79 yards. And the Broncos come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
And I got to choose a bad team in my own league.
Lutz with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on...
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, they're running a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
After the interception, here's Wilson.
Oh, I try to lead him more inside, too.
To give you an idea how accurate he's been throwing the football in the second half, that's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
2nd and 10 now, Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete.
What am I doing?
They're trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space.
Some Texan down
at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
You so lucky, because that's one I want to get to safety with abilities, and he's done awesome.
Because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
I'm not going for it. I'm not even allowed to.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. This from 44 yards away.
Oh, no, you got to be kidding me. Why did that shit slow down like that? Oh, I hate this game for that.
So it's a letdown there. They get the ball in tremendous position following the turnover. But
Oh,
they
fuck.
Man, you hate to waste field position like that. Your defense did you the favor of getting you the ball on this side of the 50. But neither the offense nor the kicking team can capitalize.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Flush to his right. He finds his target, Allen.
Hey,
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Eckler now between the tackles.
He just missed that tackle. What the fuck? He just ran. Wow. This game, really? He just gonna run past him and not even try to tackle him. That's wild. What is that shit, man? Look, he just runs right past him.
Until he popped a big one like
What
that,
the
and you know, at
fuck?
halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half, but there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally, here in the second half, that got done.
Extra point try now from Dicker. Oh, I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return.
Oh, how did he get that tackle animation, man? That's just so wild.
Great return.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Joey Bosa in on the stop.
I think what we just saw there, partner, was linebacking speed that can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
Wilson wants a different look. A quick throw caught out wide by Judy. Down the left sideline. And finally down at the 9-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And now they're in the hurry-up. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Broncos have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was the super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
No, man, don't lie out on me.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
I should have charged my phone.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From the 21, here's the 2nd and 8. Up the middle with Eckler. And this Bronco defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taken in at the 22.
Oh,
nice
what a
11
shame.
to help mitigate a good punt. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10.
I picked the wrong player.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're rocking and rolling, but the scoreboard doesn't show a big difference. You know, maybe it's one of those games where coaches say you can't miss your turn on offense.
I like the way you phrased it, especially with that. I love that rocking and rolling because
Why can I back out of this? What the fuck? Don't tell me my shit's exposed.
Keep the crowd going. They're loving that. But
The
defensively,
fuck?
they just can't get it
My
together.
shit. Like, come on, man. Like, what the fuck? Don't let me back out of my own play. What is this game on?
They've needed in order to help increase their margin. They've got to find a way, but you're not counting on it. Exactly what you said. Can't miss your turn, can't miss your opportunity.
Yeah, they're going for another opportunity now. Second and 10. It's Wilson again. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
They go play action now. Wilson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's a 1st down with a cherry on top, 31 yards.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like 2 excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
Oh, that was terrible.
Man, he completes it to Judy.
Ooh, I thought he took that. That was bad.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
I'm scared with that one.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Throwing again here. Wilson. This one swung out to Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Denver has a 1st down on the 15-yard play.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. His 12th rushing touchdown, his 16th overall. And the Broncos get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
At the 17-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Go.
Here's Herbert. Rolling to his right.
Wow.
That's caught right side by Palmer. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Hey, Kappa. 21.
Palmer going to go in motion left.
Go.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And the Broncos get there and take him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Here's J.K. Scott now, standing just outside his own goal line. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
What the fuck is this knocked over?
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. Here's a quick throw out to Mims. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I've got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
A second
I
down
pressed the
pass
wrong
play
button,
there, but it's
too.
incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
Now that's a killer because you think you've got it absolutely covered, and then he hot-foots it out of there and picks up a first down. Drives you crazy as a defense.
Looked like, you're exactly right. Looked like a for sure stop on third, and then the tables turned. They go play action with Wilson.
Oh.
Pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. Here's Wilson to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Again with the freezing shit, bro. Like, what the fuck?
That's a combination of coaching,
execution. The ball is basically slipped out of his hands, bro. Come on.
Look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we could make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it, and that's exactly what they did.
I can't pick my fucking play. This shit is ass. I'm guessing he can't pick his either.
Now problems right out of the gate. Like We're going to get a delay.
I know we both couldn't pick our play.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll look to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Herbert off of play action. On the move to his left.
Oh, good fucking
He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down. Now it's Herbert. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now 2nd and 5. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. That's caught, and it's Eckler again. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Herbert operating from the red zone. He'll buy some time right. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
But you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Here's Herbert now on second down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Broncos are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
At the 8-yard line.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 59 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. There he goes left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Past the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Javonte Williams, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Broncos look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Lutz with the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throw for Eckler on the crossing route complete. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Hey, go Lion. 5-9. Hey, easy. Let's go. Hey. Why did it not?
From the 50, here's Herbert. And his throw here's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Let's go.
On second down, Eckler. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Hey, cap. Go. Hey, go.
Herbert. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually
I'm gonna do that.